Hello there, welcome back to the third session from Oracle portal on understanding the instance details. Let me share the screen. Yeah, now let's continue the explanation on this database shutdown methods, right? So I think already you have seen how to shut down the database now because we did it several times. So let's see more detail. Database shutdown process. As you can see, the first thing is who can shut down the database, because not everybody can shut down Oracle database. There are special roles needed to be need to use when you shut in the Oracle database. The user can be anyone, but that user must be having privileges like sys operator, system DBA, sys backup, sys data guard, likewise. So these are special roles. Whoever the user, if he intend to shut down database, must log in using one of these roles, right? Like we are telling sys as sysdb, likewise sys as sysoper, right? Even whatever we can say user ABC, but as far as sysdb privileges is granted to him, so he can shut down database, right? Sysoper, sys backup also same, right? So yeah, it says when Oracle restarted, not in new. This restart means that grid infrastructure we can enable, we can configure Oracle restart with grid panel that was there in the channel on the mid senior session. So that's what they are talking about. So if that is available, I mean, it's trying to always maintain high availability. That's why it is telling if that is not in use, right? It's okay. Anyway, we don't have it here. So let's keep it there a while, and we have a normal database. Now, while database is shutting down, the clients, there is the users who are trying to connect to the database. That means DBA already has issued the shutdown command from the backend. So whenever user try to connect, he is given the message by default this one. What is the message? Shutdown in progress. Connection is not permitted. So that is what happened. I mean, DBA has issued the command, so end users won't be able to connect. No one will be able to connect as when the database shutdown command is issued by the DBA, right? Unless a super user from that local machine is safe, right? So let's keep that one away for a while. So this is the message the client end users are getting. Then the shutdown. We have shutdown normal. One of the options, shutdown. We can say shut normal, the short form. So normal is a graceful method of shutting down. That means allowing everyone to save their work, disconnect in a normal way. Likewise, Oracle database shutdown, normal shutdown will wait to all the activities to finish. Right? There is no shutdown on priority. It will wait. Right? So that's what it says. It will wait till all the users disconnect, all the transactions ends, whether the sessions are active or inactive. So this might take in long time sometimes, right? To shut down normal. So actually what's going to happen, because there will be a timeout, right? I'll come back to that later, because if no one is going to disconnect, if still their sessions are hanging on, the shutdown command will wait. It will wait for 1 hour, right? Then it's time to abort that one, right? Anyway, we'll discuss that one later. So that is a normal shutdown. Then comes the second option, immediate. Now, immediate is a powerful way of shutting down. It's not a graceful shutdown, right? And you can see no new connections are allowed anyway. In either of the shutdown method, no new connections are allowed. That is acceptable. But immediate shutdown, what will happen, even if there are active sessions, right? That means people who are doing the transactions, they will be disconnected automatically. They are forced to disconnect. All the running transactions are rolled back in immediate shutdown. And database is forced to shut down. It will shut it down quickly, right? And the only thing is the checkpoint will take place. Database checkpoint will take place so that there is no instance recovery required. Control file will be up to date and it will be synchronized with the rest of the database files, log file and the data file. So therefore, there is no instance recovery. It's a safe shutdown and a quick shutdown, but not a graceful, because user activities are not given the priority. Priority is quickly shutting down. Now, this is given reasons to initiate automated and unattended backup when the power shutdown is going to occur soon. So quick shutdown, emergency shutdown, right? right? So that is shutdown immediate. And there's another option called another safer method for transactions, that is shutdown transactional. Shutdown transactional. So this is a quite safe method because why? It is allowing users who are currently doing transactions, active sessions, to complete the transaction. That is what the benefit of running a shutdown transaction. It's not like immediate. Immediate is going to roll back everything and cut off the session. Now this fellow is not like that. This shutting down method, it will wait till the active transactions finish. That's what, right? So shutdown transaction and no new connections are allowed, or after all transactions have completed, any client is still connected to the instance is disconnected. That's why inactive clients are not, inactive sessions are disconnected, active sessions are allowed, right? At this point, the instance shutdown just as it will shut down immediately. That's understood. Once the transactions are over, it will be just like a shutdown immediate, right? And a checkpoint take place. No instance recovery required because of that. Right, and the last method is shut down abort, right? But it says you need to shut down database instantaneously. For example, if you keep the power, if you know a power shutdown going to occur, yeah, that is abort, right? A very quick shutdown. You saw what happens, right? In abort, now I think we didn't try that. No, okay, let's do abort shutdown, right? Animate is down, right? So let's start up the database. If when you do a abort, there's only one message given, right? Let's watch the alert file also while it's doing the abort. Now this is the startup process is going on. You can monitor the alert. Actually, we are watching everything. We are monitoring everything in command line. Oracle graphical interface is there. DB console, web console is there. Of course, now with these versions, we have to install 13C cloud control because the local consoles are giving many very minimized information, right? So let's talk about that one later. Anyway, as beginner sessions, it's better to stick to this command line so that you can understand what's happening other than the GUIs, right? Okay, now I want to shut down, right? Okay, right, let's keep it. Okay, I want to shut down abort. See what happens. Let's use the short method, shut abort. Now see what happens. Only one message is given, right? You can see that's it. Just shutting down, instant shutdown. There is nothing called like close, dismounted. Those messages are not there. Even in the alert file, very minimum information is given. Right, shutdown abort. Very quick shutdown. It's like you are just removing the power cable of the server, right? Very quick shutdown abort. And as I explained earlier, in this shutdown method, the risk is there is no checkpoint taken place. All others are same as immediate, right? But the problem is there is no checkpoint. Therefore, database is not in synchronized method. It is out of sync. Control file doesn't know that where the data files and log files last commit points. It knows there was a abort shutdown event. It knows that. So therefore, it will trigger instance recovery from the last checkpoint. That's what happens, right? From the last SCN number, system chain number. Checkpoint is nothing but list of system chain numbers. So it will track the last SCN number as per the last transaction, and it will identify the gap between the next checkpoint and that, and it will initiate the instance recovery. So let's learn those in more detail later. But for the time we just get into the mind that whenever there's a abort shutdown, Oracle database require instance recovery, right? So that's what it says. Okay. So therefore, the subsequent startup may take extra time than a normal startup. It depends on how much instance recovery, how much roll forward data to be done, right? We have parameters, pass, start, MPR, target, and all. Let's talk those things later at database architecture, right? Okay. So we have a shutdown timeout. This is nothing much. There's no option called shutdown timeout. But during a normal shutdown, if we just type no, shutdown without any options, that is the normal shutdown. Database will hang on for 1 hour, right? Still hang on for 1 hour. Still, I mean, users are working means it can't continue to shut down because it's a normal shutdown. Priority is user activity, not database shutdown. So therefore, it will throw out error after 1 hour, right? You can see within 1 hour, you can see the error, not the error actually, ORA message, user requested to cancel operation, and after you can see the following message, user requested cancel of current operation. So, and is displayed if you interrupt shutdown process, for example, by pressing Control C. That is after 1 hour time. Any time you can cancel it by Control C. Then this message is displayed, and database shutdown is not done, and therefore database is known as a intermediate state, right? You must consider the instance to be an unacceptable state. Therefore, you should continue the shutdown with a with the other option. Like immediate. Immediate is more suitable if this hangs on. Hangs like that, you can go for immediate and then shut it down. Then whatever activity you want, maintenance activity, then you can do a startup, right? And it says the subsequent shutdown commands continue to fail if other it can happen, right? Because it is in unacceptable state because the shutdown has failed, stuck in between, right? So therefore, immediate might fail sometimes. So try out a bot and shut it down. There is no crash going to happen, but make sure you have backups anyway. That is a normal thing. Now you need to, in a production environment, you should have proper backup policy, and you should have always backups maintained. If you don't have high availability, and if the rack can server failure, site failure not in place, if you are running on a standalone, definitely you are depending on the backup. So definitely you should have backups, right? Okay, so you must submit about that's okay. This is a summary of what we just learned on different shutdown methods. Now you can see the 4 methods are there: abort, immediate, transactional, and normal. Right? So for each method, what is happening with these options? We have 4 options. For example, when you try abort, right? When you try abort, allow new connections. Anyway, no, any of these shutdown methods will not allow new connections, right? And in abort, wait until current session end, no. Abort, no, very fast shutdown, right? Wait until current transition end, no. Wait until current session end, also no. Current transition end, also no. And checkpoint also no. This is abort. There's no checkpoint. We understood. That's why we need recovery after abort shutdown. In immediate, allow anyway, it's not there, and all others are no except the checkpoint. Checkpoint is happening in immediate, so that's why we no need to have instance recovery. These are all users are automatically disconnected. In transactional, and the second one we learn inactive sessions are not allowed. They'll be disconnected, but sessions which are running transaction, active sessions which are running transactions, will wait till the transaction complete. Transactional method, it will wait till the ongoing transaction completes if it is active session. That's what happens. Checkpoint will take place. Normal method, all connections should be disconnected, active, inactive, and the checkpoint happens, allow new connections, no. So this is a graceful shutdown. It will take time unless it's a planned maintenance activity. So in a planned maintenance activity, we will do a change request, and we will get the approval from all stakeholders that there's a planned activity going on. So therefore, they are agreed to shut down all activities, all applications, all the processes to be shut down by that time, so that we can try out a normal shutdown. Fine, because nothing is happening, no database activity, nothing. So we can gracefully shut it down. Okay. So that's what we do in a planned activity. But in an unplanned activity, we had to use these options: immediate, transactional. Abort is worst case. We don't use abort in normally production environment unless it is really required. Right? All right. I think that is done. I think with that, it ends this document as well. Yeah, this is what we have learned in this startup process, shutdown, and getting familiar with the instance. Okay. Right, so that's end of this document. I'll upload this document to GitHub, so you can refer to this one while you're watching the video. So up next is understanding the parameter file and basic troubleshooting alert log file. So I will meet you with that session soon. So until then, have a great time, and if you like the session, you can put a subscribe. All right, have a great time. Bye bye.